So I just watched Eternals on Disney Plus. It was just released on that platform today. This is one of the very few Marvel titles that I did not see in theaters. I'm seeing it now. I was already aware of who turns up in that post-credit scene. I was already spoiled about that, so I knew that was coming. This movie, so I will say, when it comes to superhero stuff, I'm never a big fan of the sci-fi kind of stuff. I'm very much a fan of stuff being grounded in characters, in performances, in actors. Once it gets into this, like, I don't know, cerebral stuff, this mythological stuff, it kind of loses me. So this was a tough sell for me from the beginning watching this. I found it very odd that it was jumping around in timeline for the first 45 minutes or so. I didn't really understand why it was doing that. It seemed very unnecessary to do that. You have a great group of actors here and a great group of diverse actors here. That's what's so exciting about this project, that yeah, you have a great range of age, of gender, of sexuality, of ethnicity. It's awesome. But yeah, I just wish it was a better story. It's very much based in this mythological, the cerebral, different worlds, different timeline. Yeah, it just gets a little bit convoluted. Angelina Jolie's character, one, I was very shocked that Angelina took such a sideline character. Like, she's in a lot of the movie, but in a way she's not. She's just kind of there on the sidelines most of the time. So I'm very surprised that she took on this role. I do not understand what was going on with her character. Call me stupid, whatever. I watched that first scene where she starts to go against the rest of the Eternals three times. No idea why she did that. No idea why she eventually stops doing that. I don't know what was going on with her character. Gemma Chan, she's fine in this. Once again, I'm very confused as why I'm supposed to forget she was in Captain Marvel. So are we just supposed to forget that character in that movie? And that was the same person in Captain Marvel? Now she's just in Eternals. I don't know. Very confusing that they would cast the same person in this. The rest of the cast is fine, but they don't really register that much, and that's a damn shame. They do explain why they didn't show up in the fight with Thanos, but they don't explain why they don't ask any of the other Avengers to come join them when the world is about to end in Eternals. You'd think that maybe they'd call a couple Avengers to be like, hey, by the way, the world might end today, so if you're free, like, come on over and help out. They don't explain why that doesn't happen. So yeah, this is another new thread by Marvel, and there's a lot of new threads going here. So I'm interested to see how this all kind of comes together. I hope they don't go too far in this sci-fi mythological route. I personally would very much like it to see go in the direction of see what Julia Louis-Dreyfus is up to as Val. I want to see her be the main villain because it's grounded in humanity and reality instead of I forgot the guy's name, that big huge guy. I forgot his name. Yeah, I don't really want him to be the new villain because I don't really connect to that in any kind of way. I'm going to give this movie a C. Really, the best part is the post-credit sequences. So yeah, I'm going to get into those. So if you haven't watched this movie yet, turn this off. You probably already know what happens in those post-credit scenes, but yeah, I'll give you a few seconds. If you haven't watched this movie yet, turn it off. Okay, so yeah, Harry Styles pops up in that first post-credit scene. It's going to be interesting to see how that works out because that's a big pop star. And Harry's a great actor, don't get me wrong. It'll be interesting to see how he fits into that world, and I'm not really sure I can get past it being Harry Styles. Look, they've had some huge names in Marvel. There's some Oscar winners, a lot of great names, but they're real actors. And not to say Harry Styles isn't a real actor, but he comes with such a persona as a pop star into this. I'm not sure I'm going to be sold on him being part of this, but we'll see. The best part of this for me is the final 2 seconds of this. We get Mahershala Ali's voice, who is going to be Blade eventually. Just hear him for literally 2 seconds right at the end. Can't wait to see him as Blade. And I'm actually intrigued by Kit Harrington. I don't know who he's going to be. I don't know the Marvel comic book world at all. But obviously he's going to be part of this as well. I'm intrigued to see what he's going to be. So yeah, Eternals as a movie, I don't see it as a highlight in the Marvel universe. Obviously they're part of this new phase of Marvel, but nothing really grabbed me that much that I want to see more of them. I'm sure they'll be back, and maybe Angelina will get a bigger role in some other movie because her role was kind of minuscule here. But yeah, didn't love it. I'm kind of like meh on this movie, which I rarely am with Marvel. So yeah, I'm giving the movie a C, but I want to hear your thoughts because yeah, I know this movie was very split. Some people really liked it. Some people really hated it. I think it was EW that put it on its worst movies of the year. I wouldn't go that far, but Yeah, I'd give it a C. And yeah, let's have an intelligent conversation. If you love this movie, tell me. Don't hide behind some faceless, nameless profile and tell me I'm stupid. Like, come on, let's have an intelligent conversation on why you love this movie. I'd love to have a discussion about it. Okay, so let's hear from you.